Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. Today is the anniversary of the date in 1504 when Matthew Parker was born. Possibly not a well-known name, but the achievements of his archbishopric were considerable because he came at the beginning of the reign of Queen Elizabeth, when the Church of England was beginning to be established as the predominant faith in this country, and he was largely responsible for writing the 39 Articles, which is still the definition of what it is to be an Anglican. But he also wrote, he was a great scholar, and he wrote a huge number of treatises trying to establish the fact that the English Church historically was independent of Rome and had a perfect right to be independent of Rome, in other words, to give an intellectual and historical backing to the growth of the Church of England in opposition to the Roman Catholic Church in this country. The interesting thing perhaps about him, for our purposes, is that he asked a huge number of questions in relation to his research, and it's thought that because he was always digging into bits of information and trying to find out facts, that the term Nosy Parker originally referred to him, and of course has become a common English phrase. It made me think about nosiness and how sometimes it can be quite difficult to get the balance between respecting someone's privacy and not giving them the support that they require. Sometimes people are very backward in coming forward with information about themselves, which, if it were known, would only invite support and love and care, but which people feel very tentative about sharing. And sometimes it requires a great skill and the right sort of ability to get the question right, to draw out that sort of information from people in a way that will be creative for them and provide an opportunity for others to love them more accurately, so to speak. But it's a very difficult art, partly because you can easily slip over into appearing to be nosy, into appearing to actually want information just for the sake of wanting it, wanting information because it gives you power over the other person, wanting information because you want to pass it on to somebody else. These are all the things that make us wary of telling people too much about ourselves that's very personal. And so the approach to people that we want to support has got to steer clear of making them feel that we're intruding into their private affairs, and to make it perfectly clear, as clear as we possibly can, that actually what we're doing is asking questions which appear to be very personal but actually are asked because we love them. It's a skill worth working at, because we can often be more helpful to people, more supportive of them, if we know things about them that they would perhaps otherwise, apart from our careful and loving questioning, not tell us. And so I think it's a skill worth developing, but also a skill that needs to be used with care, so that people don't think of us as nosy Parkers.